All right, that last video of the semester. Pause it and try to graph these two parabolas. All right, I'm going to start with the harder one first. I showed you in a video how to do this. We're not going to do a ton of this. Like, this isn't going to be on the final, but you'll see it once or twice next semester, so I thought I'd go over it. You have to know how to do this one. This is a big deal, this one. This one, it's good to see. So we noticed that if I have two parentheses, I can figure out what number do I need to plug in to get 0. If I plug in 4, I get 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I plug in positive 6, I get 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I know that the vertex is in the middle. I don't know where in the middle, or how high or how low, but I know it's in the middle. Well, what is in the middle of 4 and 6? 5. So the vertex must be at 5. Now, is it 5, 2, 5, 4, 5, negative 8? I don't know, but I'm going to plug it back in. So I have minus 5 minus 4, and then 5 minus 6. So negative 5 minus 4 is 1. 5 minus 6 is negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. So the vertex is at 5, 1. Make sure that's big enough. Curve it down. There it is. Again, if I know these two where x equals 0, then the vertex is in the middle. And yes, it should be going down because of the negative sign there. That's really helpful. The other one, super important, this is I can figure out the vertex right away. It's opposite on the inside, same on the outside. So the vertex, it's a parabola because of the squared. The vertex is not positive 2, but negative 2. Opposite on the inside, same on the outside, negative 3. 1, 2, negative 2, negative 3, 1, 2, 3 is right here. Again, there's a squared, so it's a parabola. And the number out in front is positive, so that means this is going to be going up. Boom, boom. All right, we're going to have 3 new graphs, but I don't think they're terribly hard. So here we go, 3 different types of graphs. And then we just have your final next week. I think you have some homework and then a final next week. So here we go with new graph number 1 is a square root. A square root. And I'm just going to give you the basics. I'm going to give you the shape and where to find the important point. Square root, again, to figure out an important point, I go and I do opposite on the inside, same on the outside. So the important point is at positive 2, opposite on the inside, same on the outside, 2, 4. So at the point 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 is an important point. And in this particular graph, it's the starting point. So a square root graph that has a positive number in front has a starting point, and then it slowly goes up. And that's it. That is a square root graph. Nothing fancy. Please make sure you don't just do this. Okay? Nobody can see that. Make it big enough. It has a starting point, and then it slowly goes up. Well, Mr. Mack, what if I put a negative out in front? Good question. All right, let's suppose I have a square root graph. I can find the starting point. And the starting point, again, is opposite on the inside, negative 5. Same on the outside, negative 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 1. It's a square root graph, so that tells me the shape. And the number on front is negative, so it does not go up and to the right. It goes down and to the right. So it looks something like that. So that's a square root graph. Let's move on to our next one. This is absolute value graphs. And again, I could talk way more about it, but I'm just trying to give you the basics. This one actually has a vertex like a parabola, and the vertex, you guessed it, opposite on the inside, so the vertex is at 4, same on the outside, -1. 1, 2, 3, 4, -1. And it's very similar to a parabola, but it's not curved. Okay, the number out in front is positive, so it's going up. It is a V, not a U. So it's going to be a straight line to the right, straight line to the left, and that is an absolute value graph. It's straight. That's why you have to draw it big enough so I can see, oh, he knows that is a straight line. She knows that is not a curve. If you want to pause and try that one, feel free. All right, it's absolute value, so it's going to be like a V, but there's a negative in front, so that means it's going to turn it upside down. So it has a vertex at opposite on the inside, -2, same on the outside, 5, -2, 1, 2, +5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a V, but it's negative, so this is going to go down and look like a mountaintop. So there's your absolute value graph. All right, one more graph and then I am done. This is a to the third graph. We call it a cubic. And this is what it looks like. Now, for those people paying attention, they probably can figure out, hey, does this have an important point at opposite on the inside 1, same on the outside 5? Yes, there's an important point here. Now, it's not a vertex. It's not really a starting point. But this is what the shape looks like. +1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of in the middle. It goes up to the right and down to the left. So it kind of looks like this. The other one is very similar, except there's a negative in front. The point in the middle, the important point, is opposite on the inside, -2, same on the outside, -3. So -2, 1, 2, -3, 1, 2, 3. But it does not go up to the right. It goes up into the left, and then it goes down into the right. So it looks like this. That is a to the third. So I kind of have a cheat sheet slide here that I want to quickly show you that would be great for you to study. If you got nothing else, then hopefully you can see this. Okay? The shapes. You got to know the shapes. A parabola, if there's a positive number in front, then it is a U. If there's a negative number in front, then it is an upside down U. If I have a to the third, and it's a positive in front, then it's going to go up and to the right and down and to the left. If there's a negative, I switch it. Up and to the left, down to the right. Square root has a starting point. A positive number in front goes up slowly to the right. If there's a negative number, then it goes down and to the right, not to the left. Never to the left. Absolute value is a V. If there's a positive number in front, then it is a V going up. If there's a negative number in front, then it's upside down. Very important slide. Know how to do it. All right, I have a joke. And then I'm done with you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Why didn't the skeleton play football? His heart wasn't in it. Ha ha! Have a good one.